Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Heaven on Earth Prayer Collective. It's my great pleasure to be here with you today, the day after Thanksgiving. Hi. Feel free to introduce yourself in the chat, sharing where you're tuning in live from, um, what city or country. We have so many people tuning in live. Wow. Oh, look at everyone coming into the chat. This is so fun. Oh, it just warms my heart to feel so much of us gathering live together. Means so much to me. This is going to be our holiday prayer collective. As many of you know, we now alternate every other month is the Heaven on Earth Prayer Collective, and alternatively, we have the Sovereign Soul Alliance. So next month will be our next Sovereign Soul Alliance call, and um, this today we're going to be focusing on the closing of the Wood Dragon year. What an extraordinary year this has been. We're going to cover some tips for the holiday season. And we're going to be talking, we're going to be reflecting and doing some journaling. So if you have your journal nearby, you came prepared. If you would like to take a moment to grab a piece of paper and a pen, or maybe your favorite sketch pad, and have that ready for some of our exercises today. Um, This is a little side glance of my Christmas tree that I decorated over Thanksgiving. I love collecting Christmas ornaments, so I've got a couple here. One of them is I got for Lucky, my puppy. She's a year old. I got it for her first Christmas last year. I love sugar skulls, so I got that one in Santa Fe. And I've got a deer and a unicorn, and I love boats. I mean, I just love boats. So it's fun for me to share my Christmas tree with you. And yeah, I'm just really happy to be here with you in my living room. Welcome. So, what a year it's been. I would love for us to begin with an invocation of the Ascended Masters because whenever we do that, it always gets better. It never gets worse, it always gets better. And why is that? Because when we invoke the Ascended Masters and our guardian angels and our spiritual guides, they bring their clear energy into our space. They help elevate our consciousness. They help us feel compassion for our human journey, and they support us to reach higher, to reach into our great potential that we have each been given through the divine light of our soul. And they support us in shining that divine light through our human eyes, our heart, through our DNA, and through all of our actions, both our creative actions, our show up and get it done actions, our loving, kind actions, and um, and just the day-to-day actions that are all a part of living life and simply being. So I'm really happy. Thanks everyone for all of your beautiful comments that are coming in. I just love watching the chat and getting to know each of you better through our community connection here. We have some team angels in the chat as well that are here for your questions about anything related to our academy and the Sophia Code Foundation. So again, I want to extend a warm welcome to you for those of you who are tuning in live and here in Zoom, and those of you joining us by phone. It's really fun to be here with you. So we're going to begin with our invocation. And if you are entirely new to the prayer call, you've never been to one of our prayer collective calls before, or maybe you're new to the Sophia Code, we always invoke the Ascended Masters as a circle of empowerment around us. And so the way that you do this is let's take 3 deep breaths to center in your heart. And see if your inhale can match your exhale. And I invite you to visualize a beautiful circle of light around your body. It could be any color that you want. Maybe you're really into Christmas the day after Thanksgiving. Maybe it's a ruby red circle of light around you, or an evergreen pine green circle of light, or maybe you're feeling your power today and you want to do a bright gold yellow circle of light around you. Maybe you're feeling connected to the angels and it's a beautiful crystalline white light that surrounds you. Feel free to share the color of light, that circle of light. What color is it in the chat? We've got blue and gold and violet, lilac, iridescent white, yellow gold, purple, pink, and silver. Isn't it amazing how we're all so unique and similar at the same time? And so, feeling this boundary of your circle of impact, I welcome you to feel your energy meeting the edges of your circle of empowerment and anchoring you even more deeply into your body. And along this circle of empowerment, I invite you to just visualize that your friends are coming over, maybe for Thanksgiving dinner, or a Christmas party, or for Hanukkah, or a solstice gathering, whatever way that you celebrate the season. And these friends are your friends in high places. They're the ascended masters of the Sophia Code. And we always invite 8 specific key codes to surround you in your circle of empowerment. And I promise you that just, excuse me, it's very easy. All you have to do is invite them in, just like you would invite friends into your house when they come over and arrive for dinner. And so, ding dong, here they come. Let's welcome in White Buffalo Woman, she of 1,000 white clouds and thunder beings. She's so holy and so accessible at the same time. When you're in the presence of White Buffalo Woman, it feels as though the spirit of the earth has arrived. But so has the sky as well in one woman, and that's White Buffalo Woman and the beautiful white buffalo that join her in the north. And in the northeast, we always welcome Ascended Master Isis, this beautiful winged Egyptian goddess of a lady. And she's so happy to be here with us today. And you may feel her strength and her beauty and her brilliant purple light radiating from the northeast, the direction of the master teachers. In the east, we always welcome the ancient Egyptian ascendant master, Hathor. Hathor is key code 2 in the Sophia Code, she of 1,000 voices. And you may feel or sense that Hathor always rolls with an entourage, the Hathor Star Nation, all of these glorious angelic beings that arrive singing the praises of God behind Ascended Master Hathor. Notice how when you connect with these Ascended Masters, we've only gotten to the third one. I'm already feeling very heightened in my consciousness of how loved, held, and supported I am, you are, we are together as a community. In the Southeast, we always welcome the Tibetan goddess of an Ascended Master, Green Tara, Lord Buddha, and all of the 21 emanations of Tara and the holy Dakinis, her angelic order. And if you don't know anything about Green Tara, you don't have to worry about that. She knows you and she loves you. And she helps us overcome our addictions to suffering so that we can truly learn that it's safe to create our heaven on earth reality, that it's safe for us to live beautiful, blessed, abundant lives. Do you believe that you are worthy of living a beautiful, blessed, and abundant life? If you believe that, feel free to affirm that in the chat with yes, yes, I am worthy. Noticing as we come around your circle of empowerment, it's starting to feel really strong and powerful. And we're coming down to the south direction of your circle of empowerment. Excuse me, where Mother Mary is awaiting us with open arms, and you may feel her showering you with rose petals of blessings and love. She's so happy to be connecting with you today. This is definitely the season for celebrating the Blessed Mother Mary and her son Jesus and her daughter-in-law, Mary Magdalene, and all of the beautiful angelic work that they achieved in their lifetime here on earth. And we open our hearts to her daughter-in-law and her uh, great friend and ally, excuse me, the glorious Mary Magdalene and her divine diamond light that's arriving in the southwest. Mary Magdalene is joined by Ascended Master Jesus and all of their guardian angels, including the entire order of Magdalena and Archangel Michael. And we ask at this time to already begin to feel the healing presence, the resolution of that Christ light, bringing healing and clearing to everyone on this call today. We give thanks for these masters' embodiment of compassion and unconditional love. And we open our hearts to receive their blessings, even as we come around to the west and invoke Kuan Yin. She of 1,000 waters, our Ascended Master guide for remembering what it really takes to love ourselves, to express true and authentic compassion to our own hearts first, to overcome the trauma of this world, the trauma of our lives, and how to transform that trauma into soul power. Kuan Yin's mantra is Om Mani Padme Hum. If you want to type that mantra in the chat in honor of Kuan Yin's healing transmission and light, feel free to type Om Mani Padme Hum. And we also invoke her divine masculine teaching counterpart, the Holy Mahavatar Babaji. Finally, in the Northwest, we always invoke the angelic seraphim, otherwise known as the Sophia dragons. The Northwest direction is known in Feng Shui as the direction of the magical helpers. And there could not be a more magical set of helping friends than the Sophia dragons, these holiest seraphim, fiery creatures of God that blaze the way ahead of us, preparing the way for our greatest success, our highest expressions of creative genius, our greatest connection as a community and as light workers directly with our source, God, whatever you call that presence of God. We now fill our body, hearts, and minds with the presence of God. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Great Spirit, Wakan Tanka, whatever word, goddess, source, spirit that you call upon when you pray, these names of the divine feminine and divine masculine attributes of that one source light that created all of us as sovereign and equal and divine. We honor, invoke, and welcome this presence of God to direct the course of today's call, to open our hearts to this great spirit, this Holy Spirit that exists within all, that is guiding us through its divine intelligence and unconditional love. May this peace that only comes from God fall fresh upon you and your heart. Sophia, 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 this light of the Divine Mother, birther of all life. We welcome her peace, her insight, her healing presence to fill every cell of your body, to calm your mind, to still the anxieties or the fears, and to open your heart to the healing transmissions, the wisdom, the prayers, the affirmations that will be offered in this space. Anything and everything that you choose to accept or receive today is always, of course, directed by your higher self in communion with your source. And each of these ascended masters and angelic beings are here to support you, to amplify your yes, and to witness you in your own power as an emerging master in your daily human life. I welcome you to visualize now this light of your higher self, of your soul, falling fresh upon your human awareness. You may start to feel the movement of the light of your soul as a waterfall flowing down from the very source of all creation, flooding your senses with that pure, holy light of your soul, flowing down the back of your head, rolling over your shoulders, cleansing your throat, cleaning your third eye, blessing your face, flowing down into your heart. We welcome this presence of your Holy Spirit flowing as this waterfall of light, filling your stomach, flowing down your back, bringing relief to your lower back, opening up your legs to greater regeneration and strength, feeling your root and your sacral chakra filling up with the gifts of God's love for you, and deepening your root, your feet chakra's connection to the earth. I invite you to take 3 deep breaths again. And remember, let's try to time your inhale and your exhale so that they're matching and that you're focusing on the center of your heart as you're breathing. And this waterfall of light is flowing over you and through you and deeply grounding you within your body to the earth, to the goodness of God.